Hi friends, it's Nancy and it's Sunday, so we're going to take some time to do a little self-care. So whatever you do for self-care, maybe spend an hour in your craft room or just relax and have a little snooze in the afternoon. Whatever you need to do to take care of you, that's important. My little routine on Sundays is to make my to-do list for the week. So I've got my week pretty much planned out. There's just a few things I need to add. So on Wednesday, I need to buy a birthday present. For Jordan's lady friend. She took us out for breakfast yesterday. She's such a nice girl. She's such a nice girl. I thought she was the baby of the family, but she's actually the second of 4. But she's the only girl. Tomorrow, I've got lots of orders processed. Thank you very much. I did an Etsy restock this morning and have had really good reception to the items listed. So I'll start getting some of those things processed today, but tomorrow I need to process remaining orders. And Tuesday I need to go to the post office for orders, and it's my brother's birthday on Friday, so I have his birthday card to be mailed out. I think that's it. Can't think of any other real jobs that I need to do. Of course, things come up through the week. Okay, I've made a little heart there, but I didn't say it was Valentine's Day. Color in my squares. So today I was outside. I was just outside. Oh, I've got my cup of tea. There's something very, very caring about a cup of tea. I prefer milk in my tea, but I ran out, so I had to put cream. I'll try to enjoy it anyway. Okay, I keep my bullet journal with me all the time. It's in my purse. I can add things and check things off as I go, make sure I'm on task. So there's that. Actually, I pulled it out the other day. I had a client really coping poorly with some pretty tough depression, and I said, it's nearly impossible to really do the things you need to do to get beyond that deep, deep, deep depression, because you know what you need to do, but you are so exhausted and you have zero motivation. It's like walking through quicksand. So I suggested to her, use an app on your phone or get yourself a bullet journal. I pulled mine out of my purse and said, see, I keep mine with me all the time. And just make a list of things that you need to do and just start with one thing. And if you're going to start with one thing, I'm going to suggest you start with make your bed. That's it. If that's the only thing you do all day, perfect. There's actually very good science about why you should be making your bed every day, but particularly for people who struggle with mood disorders. I'll share some links in Pinterest. So we might as well do a little crafting. I cleaned out my purse. That's another thing I should do every Sunday, is clean my purse out. Throw out, you know, receipts and all the coins in the bottom of your purse. I got a bunch of Tim Hortons cards the other day. Well, a couple weeks ago now, I guess. To put in with my Valentine's cards for friends and family. And I asked for some envelopes, and I grabbed some, and I said I need just a few more because they didn't have quite enough on the rack. I said I need a few more envelopes. So she gave me all these. I'm going to take one apart. It might make a good template, right? Or maybe not. Maybe it won't. I should grab my fern journals. I haven't worked on my fern journals for a bit. Sundays, Doug likes to do the laundry. I've got a ham out, and I said to him, do you want scalloped potatoes with your ham, or do you want me to make macaroni and cheese? Well, did I need to ask? So I've got to make him some homemade macaroni and cheese. And what else? I got some broccoli in the fridge. Either of these big enough? Nope, neither of these is big enough. I'm going to grab a piece of paper. Oh, my kingdom for a pencil. I think I can go this way. It'll just be, the flap will be a little narrower. All right. I am going to mark this at 2 1/4. And 4 1/2. This paper's a little heavier than that packaging. Ouch. Ugh. This is 4 inches. Oh, so I can get 3 out of these if this is indeed 12-inch paper. Nope, I don't think it is. That one's a little short. Uh-oh. I cut something wrong. Yep, I did. This was 12 inches, but I cut it wrong. Oh no. Oh no, Nancy. 4 inches. Okay. And you're 4 inches. And you're no good. Okay, so I'm just gonna do 3.5. So I can cut this part off. This part I'm gonna just cut like that and that and that. This is just a whisker too wide. Yeah, that's better. Now, this has kind of got a this sort of shape. You know what I have? Let me grab that thing. So I have this big taggy kind of thing. What if I just sort of put it in like that? Nice. Yeah, this is just a whisker, just a tiny whisker. Yep. Perfect. Okay. Add a little bit of glue. Ooh, it's still whisker too wide. There we go. Maybe I'll glue this one and then ink. These would be good for any kind of gift card too, because we know a gift card will fit in, right? These are pretty. Okay, so they will become pockets, or they will become something to hold a gift card. Anyway, I'm going to grab my fern journal and we'll take a look at how we're making out there. Okay, I've got this one back. I'm glad I didn't rush through this. I recently found this piece of ephemera. So this was a description of a camp. This is from 1942, which was, you know, smack dab in the middle of World War II. And I thought, well, this might be a nice thing to tuck in because it has lots of space on the back here for journaling. So Fern Rock Camp was actually for Black women, girls from ages 7 to 18. And I found my fern stamp, and I think I want to do a little bit of fabric here, so I'm trying to find scissors. So I'm just going to grab this page. Purple glue. So I'm just going to kind of give this some bends, maybe even where some of the natural fold lines are, because I just pulled this out of a basket. I'm not going for a ruffle, I'm going for just some texture, I guess. Okay, I want a little bit of cheesecloth. Okay, I'm going to sew this. So I think I'm going to color in these ferns. I got my pencil crayons here. Might as well get all my greens out. Green, 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 green. little brown. So I wanted to share with you, since we're all here because we are concerned about our self-care and mental health, some of the signs that you might be ignoring your self-care. So one of the signs is problems with your memory or attention. I resemble that. I don't resent it, I resemble it. So if you find yourself, and it gets frustrating as you get older because you start wondering, is this it? Am I done for? Is my memory forever going to be as bad as it is right now? And hopefully not. Or I'm in big trouble. But for sure, that can be a sign of you need to slow down, reassess, recenter yourself, and carry on. And in the real sense of things, it's going to save you time in the end, because you'll be more organized, and you're not going to be forgetting details, and you won't spend as much time scratching your head. You'll probably notice I'm not like doing fully coloring in these designs. I'm just sort of putting down some dark green, and then I'll go back in with a sort of a gray-green color. I feel like this is rude. Another sign that you need to be paying attention to your self-care is change in sleeping habits. So you're off your regular schedule. Maybe you're not getting the same number of hours you need, or you're going to bed super early because you're so tired, or you're waking up at the crack of dawn because you can't sleep anymore. Could be a sign that instead of going to bed early, or instead of getting up and starting your day early, use that time to do a little self-care. So maybe at night you're going to run yourself a bubble bath and light a lavender candle, which is really great for stress. And just grab a book or flick through a magazine and just escape for a little bit. Or maybe getting up in the morning, and instead of lying there counting the ceiling tiles or doing math, that's what I do. Oh, if I go back to sleep right now, I can get 3 more hours of sleep. Yeah, so instead of doing math, get up. Make yourself a beautiful cup of tea. A nice English breakfast would be ideal. And, relax at the table. Maybe you got a puzzle, a crossword puzzle from the newspaper to work on, or maybe you'll get into a little nook and do a little reading or pick up your crochet. What do we think this is? I don't know. That doesn't look like fern, but that's okay. I'm just sort of following these veins, sort of. Maybe you have an adult coloring book. I see those in the thrift stores all the time, and they are so expensive when you purchase them new. But for sure you can find them. Oh, it's this that I'm struggling with. Like, what's causing this? So maybe that's what you'll do with your cup of English breakfast. And maybe you'll write somebody a letter. Something you've been meaning to do. Just to say thank you to somebody. Okay, I like that. I do like that. I don't think I'm going to color all of the images, but this one looked like it needed some help. Like, I'm not going to color that. Okay. Next up. So I've got a little piece of fabric there. I was going to stamp something here, wasn't I? Okay, I need some ink. And an acrylic block. So this stamp set came from Hobby Lobby. Need a bigger block, just slightly bigger. There we go. a piece of paper and test it first. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. Okay. Gotta get this pretty square though, because it has these rectangular shapes. Yay! That's great. Oh man, I gotta clean out this drawer. Ugh. Sorry, I'm just looking for some paper. Just going to make a little notepad to go behind here. So I'm going to rip that off. Rip that off. All right. And then I think I will stitch that and glue it down. I haven't stuck that down yet. I thought maybe I would add a little tab to the top. So I've got this little piece of batik fabric. And I'm just tearing it off so it looks natural. Another sign that you are overdue for a little self-care, a little spoiling, is irritability. Oh my gosh, irritability. I just say I hate everybody. And it really feels like I do. And it's pretty bad when you're a social worker and you don't like people. So that's problematic. Leads me to think about, okay, Nancy, how are you going to fix yourself up so that you don't hate the people anymore? Okay. I'm going to use a little glue. Sometimes I take a little time away from the office. That's usually the source of the people that I hate. Whether it's another social service provider that just isn't doing their job, or I'm feeling a little stressed by the numbers, or I've been working really hard to resolve a problem and I'm working harder than my client. That sometimes happens. I'm gonna stitch this. I'm not sure if it's recording or not. Let me look. Yep, it is. Okay. So I just added this little tab at the top. I'm gonna flip this out and glue that down right there. I'm really enjoying taking my time with this journal. I don't feel like I need to crank it out. And you can just write a little sentence on there or a little quote. Wouldn't hurt my feelings if I colored this in a bit.
Here's the weather in Atlanta, United States for the next 7 days. Monday, 17 degrees Celsius and mostly sunny weather.
Doug's checking the weather in Georgia.
The forecast for the next 7 days. Monday, 19 degrees Celsius and lots of sun. Tuesday, 20 degrees and partly sunny weather.
Can you hear Alexa?
Wednesday, 24 degrees and lots of clouds. Thursday, 24 degrees and lots of clouds. Friday, 19 degrees and showers. Saturday, 13 degrees and partly sunny weather. Sunday, 18 degrees and partly sunny weather. By the way, there's a flood warning in effect until Monday, February 13th, 11:30 a.m.
And maybe this pale green. I've been watching for watercolors. I would like to try experimenting with some watercolors. I have watercolor pencils, but I mean like the real McCoy. So I've been watching at thrift stores, see if I can find something. I feel like I'd like a little fussy cut here. Let's see what I got. I've got some cut out, but I don't have a lot cut out yet. Oh, you're cute. Anybody see my ink? I'm just touching the edges. Not too concerned. Okay. I'll add a link into my Pinterest links pinboard in the February 2023 folder on my page, and include some more signs that self-care needs to be a priority. Another one could be self-isolating. We're all real good at it now, but it isn't good for us. So get outside, make a phone call, talk to somebody you haven't talked to for a while. I think I want to put a pocket on this one. I love how this turned out. It's very subtle, but maybe I'll use this darker bit. Yeah, that's a good one. I'm going to put a little bit of cheesecloth across the top, like I've been doing with most of the bits and pieces. This is 2 layers. I know it's 2 layers. How do I take you apart? There we go. Okay. And where's my scissors? Oh, it's just a little bit raggedy. Okay. Hopefully that will loosen things up a bit. It was just looking a little too. Okay. All right. Cut you off. Might need to trim more, but we'll get started like this. Yeah, I will need to take a little more off that edge. But in the meantime, I'm going to do a little sewing. Look what I did. I need my stitch ripper. Okay. All right, I'm going to restitch that. Tie these off. All right. And I'm going to do my little trick here of making them crazy curly. Oh, I've just heard the lunch bell sounded, and my tea is getting cold, so maybe it is time for a break. Oh my goodness. Where has the day gone? Beautiful. I'm happy with how this is coming together. Okay, so we have this little stamp, and you open it up, and here's some paper. Got a little fussy cut there. More fabric, a little fussy cut there that's stitched down. And a little pocket there. So that's where I could put something like, well, it's too bad this is so big. Doesn't fit down in there, right? All right. I am going to go and join my husband for a little lunch and probably work on a few other things. So thanks so much for spending a little time with me on Sunday. I hope you, crafted with me, or made your to-do list with me, or maybe you just put your feet up and had a visit. Thanks so much. You take care of yourselves. We'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.